Low-carb diets shorten your life. You've seen that headline. Here's the twist most people miss. In the biggest studies that get cited, low-carb usually isn't what you think. It's often around 40 to 45% of calories from carbs. That's nowhere near ketogenic. So when you hear low-carb raises mortality, remember, we're mostly talking about lower carb, not keto. Now the part that actually helps you. Outcomes flip based on what replaces those carbs. When people go lower carb and load up on processed meats, lots of butter and few plants, risk goes up. When people go lower carb and lean into plants and unsaturated fats, things like olive oil, nuts, seeds, avocado, legumes plus fish, risk goes down. Same carb number, very different pattern, very different outcome. There's also a pattern you see across multiple cohorts, a U-shaped curve. At the extremes, very low or very high carbs, risk tends to be higher. The middle, roughly 50 to 55% of calories from carbs, often lands lowest in observational data. That doesn't prove cause and effect, but it's a consistent signal. So what does this mean if you prefer to eat low carb? First, define your version. If you're truly ketogenic, understand that most long-term studies aren't actually studying keto. Your physiology is different, and we don't have the same multi-year data for very low carb intakes. That's not a green light or a red light, it's a we need better evidence. Second, quality beats macros. If you cut carbs, fill the gap with smarter calories. Prioritize unsaturated fats, extra virgin olive oil, nuts, seeds, avocado. Include plant proteins, tofu, tempeh, edamame, lentils. Keep fish in the mix if you eat animal foods, especially fatty fish like salmon or sardines. Use poultry and eggs in moderation. Go light on processed meats and heavy butter dishes. Third, keep fiber even when carbs are low. Use your limited carb budget on vegetables, leafy greens, non-starchy veggies, berries, and legumes if you tolerate them. Fiber helps with satiety, gut health, and cardiometabolic markers. Fourth, think some, not tons, for animal protein. Across datasets, small to moderate amounts often look fine, especially alongside a plate that's still plant-forward. Problems tend to show up when animal foods dominate and plants disappear. Fifth, zoom out beyond diet wars. Sleep, movement, and muscle matter. Resistance training, regular steps, sunlight, and stress management all stack the odds in your favor, no matter your macro split. Finally, a reality check. Most of the scary or exciting charts are observational. They show associations, not proof. They're still useful, but they're not destiny. What you consistently eat and how you live day to day will matter more than any headline. Here's the bottom line. If you like low carb, you don't have to choose between your macros and your health. Choose a plant-leaning, fiber-first version with unsaturated fats. Keep animal foods as complements, not the entire story. And if you're keto for a medical reason, work with your clinician and focus on the same quality principles. Do low carb smarter, not louder. If this helped, follow for more clear, no-nonsense science.